And with that down, we're going to go on to topic number 5. We're up to 5 topics right now. And this is definitely a very recent thing, and it's going to be another touchy subject, unfortunately. However, you might have remembered last week, during the height of the protests, Uber sent out an email that they stood with Black Lives. And we went through the whole letter and we broke it down. And there was one part in the email where Uber said that they were going to basically be waiving delivery fees if the restaurant was owned by a black person. And they were also potentially going to be giving discounts to those people if the restaurant was owned by black people. Now, I said at the time, and I said it's a nice gesture, but here's the thing. That does not solve the discrimination problem, because the whole reason we have anti-discrimination laws is that you do not change your business practices or how you deal with people based on the color of their skin. In any way, so if you start saying, oh, you're black, therefore I'm giving you a discount, and you're white, well, you're part of the patriarchy, so you have to pay the regular rate, that is discrimination. Now, I didn't complain about that too much at the time because I understood that I read the room. It was sensitive. We're still a little sensitive about that. We're mad. We want racism to stop. And, unfortunately, black people in America have been given raw deals many times, and I understand why they're upset. Unfortunately, this gesture I said in that video would just cause problems, and, well, it sure has. Now, this is a commentary. This has not come to pass yet. But from CNS News, here's how non-black restaurant owners could sue Uber. And this pretty much confirms what I was saying. Now, he writes, Uber and Postmates are waiving delivery fees for black restaurants, reports the Washington Free Beacon. This is an obvious violation of the federal law banning racial discrimination in contracts, 42 U.S.C. 1981. Uber and Postmates are discriminating against restaurants based on the race of their owners. Restaurants that are not black-owned could easily bring a class action lawsuit against Uber under Section 1981, seeking many millions of dollars in damages. The Supreme Court has ruled that excluding whites from a benefit based on their race violates this law, even when the exclusion is not total, but rather just gives minorities a quota or awards them a substantial bonus for being black. For example, it ruled that racial discrimination in college admissions violated Section 1981, as well as Title VI of the Civil Rights Act and the Constitution, when it was committed by a university that automatically awarded black and Hispanic applicants a large number of bonus points for being minorities. See Gratz versus Bollinger, 539 U.S. 244-276, number 23, year 2003. You've got to love how they put these numbers together. Yet Uber and Postmates are totally excluding restaurants owned by whites, Hispanics, and Asians from the benefit of free delivery. As the Free Beacon notes, the programs announced by Uber Eats and Postmates following the death of George Floyd at the hands of police waive delivery fees for black-owned restaurants, but makes no such benefit available to other minority or white-owned business. This isn't just against white-owned business. If you're an Asian and you own a business, if you're Palestine, if you're Hispanic or Palestinian, I think that's the correct term, I don't know. If you're Puerto Rican, then you also do not get this. And then, of course, you have all the other white minorities like Russians and Germans and, stuff like that. But they are violating the the law. Now, this article, which in the separate video I will link to so you can watch the whole thing, more or less confirmed my suspicion at the time. And at the time, again, I said I understand why they want to do this. They want to show that they are comrades. They want to show that they support this community. And of course, they want to also encourage black owners who have restaurants to sign up with their Uber Eats and Postmates platforms. But I said a couple things. First of all, I said that this still doesn't really help their restaurants because, yeah, they're waiving the delivery fee, but that's like somewhere between 50 cents to $5. It kind of depends. And that's just one fee. They have a bunch of other fees tacked on that they still have to pay, and it doesn't matter. You're not benefiting from selling your food through Uber Eats or Postmates or really any of this. So that's one of the things I said. But then I also said, hey, this could be a problem, okay? This could be a real problem. Because once you do this, you are giving preferential treatment to someone based on the color of their skin. That is exactly what Martin Luther King did not want. And at the time, it sounds really good. Like, okay, black businesses, they've been given a raw deal, so, we're going to give them a little bit of helping hand. But they're doing it in the wrong way. Really, if they wanted to support them, they should have contributed to more black charities. They should contribute to organizations that want to reform prisons, reform police, make it so that, there's better accountability when it comes to these things happening. But you don't make a business decision based on race. That is not going to work out for you in the long run. And I would not be surprised if Uber and Postmates did get sued because of this, if they actually put it into practice. So, anyway, again, that's a sensitive topic, I know, but I would still like to know what you think about it. Do you think Uber and Postmates should be sued over this, or do you agree with them? And it's fine if you agree with them. I would like to know why you agree with them. So comment below, like, favorite, share, subscribe, and I'm interested to please flame responsibly. Again, I know this is a sensitive topic, but we all want to hear each other out in all of this.